And I do apologize about the crash of the stream, man. But as your captain, hey, look at that! Holy crap! My voice chat is actually working. I gotta say, I'm surprised about that. We'll just jump channels there. Maybe not. Anyways, I'm actually like 100% surprised by that. And my voice chat actually started working. Especially since yesterday, when I was playing with a friend, or someone I just met. Yeah, I'll call him a friend, why not? It wasn't working at all. Like, we were trying everything to get to work, but nothing was working, so I'm just more surprised that today, out of all the days, it wants to work. It's just whatever. Here's the resources that I was lacking from the first 30 minutes of the stream. But you know what? It's all good. I don't know what kind of campus that guy goes to, but... Ooh, latest month. I'm gonna be picking some rat up. Snake, back the heck up. I will bash your face in with my scope. Man, I just found a good resource place right over here. I'm thinking with the next, I can't think of what exactly it's called, but that next celebration that's going on.
I've lost everything.
I'm gonna, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna try and get my feathers, because I want to get my Indrik mount. I never did get it, because when they were doing the Indrik mount for Somerset, that's when Fallout 76 released, and I placed a lot of time into Fallout 76. Like, more than one person should be proud of. But I'm still going to be proud of it. Because out of my whole entire group of friends who play that game, I still had the most hours into that game out of them all. And that's kind of a weird part of the gaming culture, is whoever has the most hours in the game, it's kind of like your badge of honor. It's like, oh yeah, well I got this many hours, how many hours do you have? Type of thing. And people really don't have an answer to that. They're like, you know what, fair point. And that's when he's like, yeah, I know. So like I said, we're gonna go and we're gonna... Ooh, Ruby Ash. We're gonna do the main story so I can get those skill points, use those skill points, upgrade my characters and all that. I'm going to do the guild main stories as well, because those give you skill points as well. Oh man, I still gotta do a bunch of stuff for my guild. I still need to go set up a Discord. Need to set up a web page. I am going to be getting there. I plan on doing that today. when I take one of my numerous breaks from my almost like whole day long game sessions. As a kid, I used to be able to just play all the way through. It did not matter. You know, just all the way through, had all the fun. And the end of the day would come and I'll be like, what? It's the end of the day. And I'll be like, yeah, I got tomorrow. Or I'd push it all night and then just stay up all the next day as well and then just pass out hard. The second day. But now that I'm older, I need to take breaks from playing games. I actually have to get up, I have to move about, all that fun stuff. I just have to move. Maybe that's also part of my mentality. It's like, hey, I'm wanting to lose weight, not gain weight. So I'm eating a whole lot less, trying to cut out sugars, trying to become more active, all that fun jazz. Man, I just stole all that ruby ash. He probably found some resources up there. Look at the guars, they're so cute. I want a guar. If I could have a guar, I would have a guar. If I could be a guar farmer in this game, I would be a guar farmer in this game. I need a feed. I am a vampire. I want to sneak by, I want to come up to your friend right here. They're a humanoid. Don't tell me they're not a humanoid. Oh, my necrotic orb went through and just damaged all them. There we go. Well, since they don't count as humans, I'm not going to try and spend time drinking their blood. It's not going to work in the first place. See, the character you can tell is not set up to be a DPSer. Why did you get... Oh, my necrotic orb. Gosh dang it, dude. I like the necrotic orb, but at the same time it's like, come on man, quit attracting everything. And since I'm at stage 4 vampiricism, it's taking a while. To regen my health. Do I want to know what's going on here? Kinda not really. Apparently I haven't even done all of Davin's Watch yet, which I could have swore I've done.
Fascinating. The ebb and flow of magicka. So
Alright, see mini paths. I'm gonna have to come back for you. I ain't got time for your bullish. I got my own things to do. My own people to scare. So Ashen Road. She's pretty much wanted to explore Daedric Ruin. The Knife-Eared Grotto. Search for the information that you seek. Rubidite! I never did go to Morrowind last night. Normally how I gather my resources is I go to Morrowind. I go super late at night, early in the morning, when there's hardly anyone on. Then I go through and I gather a bunch of resources. I haven't refined anything I've gathered yet, which is kind of nice. I've just been buying refined resources for cheaper than... I already got that sky shard, okay. For cheaper than what the raw resources would have cost. And then I just, I use the refined resources when I do stuff. So I make more money with the raw resources. Oh, that's a dolmen up. I've already done that dolmen, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine. The hell is that? Oh, that's a Kiwama warrior. For a second, I wasn't sure what that was. Hey, Silk. Yeah, this is the way I'm going. Here is. 16 over here. Now we're in Dishan. Home of the Tribunal and capital of the Ebonheart Pack. What are you wanting? Well, it's already too cold. You can't go outside. You know that.
Who knew that so many afflicted would flock to the Cirque? All these... A letter from my cousin. That's wonderful news.
Oh. Simple, easy, intuitive.
There you are. It's about time you got here.
I don't know who you are, and I'm not gonna accept anything from you. I have quests I'm doing, and I'm doing those quests. The problem with already playing this game on so many other, I don't want to say consoles or anything, but it's just the problem with playing at so many other different, what are you doing? Like PC and all that fun jazz, is you kind of forget what you've already done and what you haven't done. Because you're sitting there, it's like, didn't I already do this? And it's like, well, yeah, I already did this, but not on this character.
If
Ruby,
it doesn't work, you should know I've
Don't
always...
say it. There's a cure. There has to be.
Ruby, guys? Are you seriously not gonna let me in? Y'all suck. I'm gonna build my own wall with blackjack and hookers. And forget the blackjack. And damn it all to hell. If any of you know that reference, I would give you a high five. Yeah, I need to start that quest before I can do the quarantine. Which I want to do these guild quests. Like, not these guild, but these main story ones. Then I want to go back to the zones, go through, kind of do everything. And see, I have so much time awaiting me. I remember I already killed you by myself before, but I am not set up in any way, shape, or form to try and take you on by myself again. Is that blue down there? That is blue down there. I'm gonna go down there. You know what's down there? That's a lower book. Oh, you guys are bad guys? What? Go get that other guy. Go aggro him. Oh wow, I aggroed the whole party. And a dolmen's activating. You stop attacking. That's the vampire blood right there. See, it's really interesting that somehow in this world they combine scientific advancements like that where they write scientific stuff down, but they also combine it with their religion and everything about their religion. It's just an interesting thing, and I did see the screen flicker right there, so more than likely you guys are going to see that in the stream and in the recording. Whoa! Alright, first things first. I can cast spells. This is a visual glitch of epic proportions. There it is. Wowzers. That whole entire process right there was nothing but a visual glitch. Void Bloom and Rubidite ore and Dwarven ore up there. And they want me to do well. Ooh, it's a public dungeon. Come on. She wants to go out, but I'm not gonna let my own cat out when it's fucking like 5 degrees outside. What is that blue glow in the distance I see? Is that a Mage Guild book? I do believe. That was a terrible name. I'm gonna punish myself, don't worry guys. But it is interesting to see in the Elder Scrolls how, like I said, they combine scientific advancements with their own, like, mystica. That's too much reading. It's just very interesting how, in their world, it doesn't contradict each other. So it's something that's just like, that's actually really cool to learn about and see everything. Might as well do a dome when that's already in progress. Make sure I get the rewards. Take down the lid. Take down the Zambert. Destroy another Pion. Get that Pion. Have the Pion.
I cannot control your world. I will destroy it.
The Dead Reveer. Twilight. Man, if only I could have a Twilight like that, I would be like, living it up. So many clan features.
I admire your tenacity, mortals.
There's nothing up there. I'm a type of person, if I see something happening in, you know, while I'm around, I'm not just going to ignore it and be like, oh, I'll get it later. I'll actually go up and I'll do it with the people, but I'm not going to initiate something, not yet, right now. Because I have more important things I need to do. Serial. He's the, Jester of the Dark Brotherhood. Methala. Methala. Beneath the sea. Interesting. I have a feeling that no matter what, anyone who seeks out the Daedrix, the Whispers, are going to drive them mad. That just seems like what you're bargaining with and for. Now we can continue up this way, it'll still take us. I haven't deposited anything this week. And I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna wait until they notice that, hey, you know, if this person hasn't paid for a while, we need to drop them. And then... Llama Scrib! Like I said, man, if I could be, I would be a Kwama Wrangler. Kwama Rancher. I would run a Kwama mine. Like, when I think about stuff like that, it makes me want to go and play, Kenshi, which is a PC game that is essentially a more open RPG game than anything before. Because you can go through, you can, there's just like everything that you can do. So in Kenshi, there's a bunch of different playable races, and there's even a hive race where it's essentially based around ants. You have one that's your queen, and you have a bunch of, like, you have a few that can be warriors, and then you have a bunch that are workers. And with that, you know how it goes. The queen produces everything, the warriors defend the flock, and the workers do everything else. But the problem with that is, like, almost everyone hates that race. So when they see someone that's like that, race, they want to kill them. But you can do that, and you can just essentially be Kwama workers, because you can go set up your own town, and then you can just be like, yeah, what up? The game is very, very, very hard to get into. What? I totally drank his blood. Don't care what you said. I only came up here for the resources, which... there's quite a few. Quite a few quests to do around here, too. Like, oh... man, there's so much to do in this game, it's not even funny. I placed in over 100 hours already on the console version, but I was just doing practically Somerset and Morrowind. Or I should say Verdun Falls. It's Morrowind. We'll just call it Morrowind. And then I have a feeling that when Elsewhere drops, I'm going to be dropping another freaking 100 hours just doing Elsewhere. We need to go up this way. And I'm just never going to get to do anything else. That's why I'm kind of like not going to distract myself from anything. And I'm going to go and finish up the main story after all these years finally. Oh, I can kill this person. I can kill one to grab my Rubedite ore. Come on, hurry up and die. It's not the best setup. for doing damage, but I'm not trying to do damage. I'm just trying to be a healer. Ruby and Ruby Ash. I'm getting a lot of these rare resources now. I think the reason they're showing me more and more is because I'm getting closer and closer to those levels. I mean, I'm finding more Ancestors, Silk, Rubidite, Ruby Ash. Not finding too many rare rune stones. But that's okay. Because, I mean, rune stones are rune stones. Indroly. Indroil, I should say, not Indroly. Oh. Oh no. I wanted to... Wait a minute. Oh, you can only pay crowns. I was about to say, wait a minute. Does that literally say cash right there? I'm just gonna see what this place looks like real quick. Kind of a break from our, from what we're doing. But I'm running this way, so I was like, you know what, why not? I could make downstairs. See, the problem is when you try and find it, when you're trying to be a guildmaster and you're trying to like just have a place where everyone can go. I keep saying like, I know I'm aware of it. I'm trying to stop it. Because it's not a bad looking place. But I don't see this overlook of the waterfall. I mean, I do see a little bit of Mournhold. That's about it. It's just something... When you're running a guild, you really don't have too much room to do anything, sadly. Or I shouldn't say sadly. You have a lot of room to do stuff, but you need like a certain house to be your guild hall. Like, you need the biggest house they have to be your guild hall. So that's why with the Sijic Villa, I'm trying to make that my guild house. And that's why I've been gathering up I've been gathering up a bunch of furnishing and all that.
Hold.
Nope.
Speak to me before entering Mournhold, citizen.
Sorry. You wanted me to stop, you should have said it sooner. Plain and simple, my friend. Howdy ho there, neighbor. I want to stay on the inner circle. I guess it's the inner circle, then the inner circle. There's fish inside the city. What's that? Oh. Just doing all the other missions that I have that I have no possibility of ever completing. No, I should say I have a possibility of completing them, but it's gonna be a while. My character is gonna reach my CP 1080, I mean 810, way before I finish all the quests. And I think that's supposed to be kind of like the whole entire point, is in your area, you're supposed to just complete all the quests and that's that. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Why are you reloading? Why? Whatever. I thought that was weird, but whatever. You know what? Maybe it's for the traders. Sorry, Apprentice Ver. That's a Ver. I ain't going to be doing anything with you yet. I will say this area, since it's so much smaller than Stone Falls, you're gonna have a lot less to do than like in Stone Falls. Stone Falls is the area where it just, you spend so much time in there. It's not even funny. But I finally got the stuff, the packages and all the, not the pack, yeah, I guess the packages, but I finally got the upgrades where I can play as my any race, any alliance. And I even have my Imperial race I can play as. Oh, so I did discover this way shrine? No, I didn't. Tell me I discovered the way shrine. Get out of here, because I didn't discover the way shrine. Ooh, woodworm. Wormwood, not woodworm. I know my stuff, I swears. Alright. Who does that for me? One of my friends is kind of acting a little bratish. So I need to pay him back his 60,000 he lent me. I don't even know if they're online or not. I'll message them here soon when I'm done, like, just running around doing main story and all that fun jazz. Like, I could have been done with this way sooner.
You there? Are you the courier from Artisans Craftsworks in Mournhold?
Nope. Got the wrong Argonian. I just came for your Ruby Ash. That's all. Shit, man. I only decided to come running through here so I could get more way shrines, so when I finally do decide to fast travel. But see, that's the problem when you fast travel. Yeah, it takes more time when you run everywhere and all that. But when you run, you also discover everything that the game, like all the quests that you missed and everything, all the sky shards you might have missed. Well, okay, I shouldn't say all the sky shards, but you can possibly find the sky shards you might have missed. Resources for sure. And I might make it eventually where I'm comfortable with how my character plays and everything, where I'll start on one side of the map, I'll have to travel to the other side of the map. No fast traveling, and then I have to travel back from that side of the map to go to the other side of the map. So I'll hit up all three dominions practically, or not dominions, but all three packs. And then from there it's kind of like, yeah, what up? I did this stuff, what of it? I think that'll be interesting for a stream. And I don't see them ever closing this game down. Like, I can't see it happening. Especially with, like, I've been loving the game, and I have no problems dropping easily $150 to get crowns to buy stuff from the store. Just because I love the game. It's so much fun. They made such a 180 from when they first started. It's just a game that's just crazy. After a while, it's going to get boring, and it's just going to be kind of like, okay, you know, kill the same mobs over and over again, expect the same stuff, and all that. Which, yeah, I mean, that does kind of... I saw that chest, but I'm not going to go pick it up. Which kind of does suck, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, you know what? Who really cares? They'll add in more things, like with the dragons. Look at that. They already kind of figured people are getting bored fighting generally the same mobs over and over and over again. So they're gonna do something that's not the same mobs over and over again. Hey, Argonians.
Khajiit defilers have ruined us.
Khajiit? You mean Khajiits? Oh, shoot. Where did you come from? Oh my goodness, I got them all aggroed. Come on, heal, heal, heal. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Why am I stuck? What was I stuck on? I almost died there because I was like right here fighting them, but I couldn't move that way. I think I was stuck on that branch. This is the one thing that sucks about Necrotic Orb. Oh, where? What? How? No, get out of here. You guys were not right there. Yeah, see, get out of here. You were not right there. Bullshit, you followed me from wherever you're at. You're nowhere. Get out of here. I should have really avoided to respec. But see, I can go through here with like lower level people. Or people in my guild when they do start exploring areas and whatnot. I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't been there yet, let's go. And then we can just go and we can explore together. They'll be the ones that will be doing most of the damage. I'll be the ones that are killing them. Because Elemental Blockade, it's a very good spell. Or ability, I should say. It's just, it's not a damage killer. Or, I mean, it's not a mob killer. It's a good AoE to get a group of mobs. That's the only reason why I can take down, like, 5 different mobs. It's because of that reason, but... This is one of those things as well where it's like, you know, I'm not doing much damage. I do a bunch of area damage, but I don't do a bunch of damage myself. I've never done a bunch of damage. Partly because I don't think the Warden can do a bunch of damage. I strongly believe the Warden is very capped. The Hand of Almalexia. Almalexia. I don't know how to pronounce that stuff. Oh, it's called the Alex. The Hand of Alex. Or Alexi. I never really cared when I was younger how to pronounce things correctly. Now that I'm older, I have to sit here and be like, alright, I'm going to pronounce it correctly. Yeah. Alright, you done. Alright, get out of here. Come on. Stay close to the orb of damage. There we go. I know, they fucking have a ridiculous range of being able to detect where you're at. I don't think they should be able to detect how far away you are. That's like just ridiculous. But it is what it is. Well, at least it can now finally be morphed. There's a lot of enemies. Are you serious? How did you spawn? Okay, this is just stupid here, man. So group of one of them is absolutely okay with me sneaking by, was not going to spot me or anything. Then as soon as the second group spot me, that's when the first group is like, no, we're going to actually spot. Why am I still? What was pinning me to the ground right there? Get out of here. Alright, Magica, regen. We gotta fight this group. Yeah, knew it. We had to fight them. Oh, because I'm not even near the thing I'm supposed to be near at. So I'm sitting here fighting stuff I don't even need to fight. Boethia.
It's about time. Let's get started.
Oh, you're gonna be with me? I'll do that. I'm already here, might as well just get it out of the way. See, with stuff like that, I'll gladly go ahead and just be like, yeah, we need to do it, why not? Alright, so it's at the end of the tunnel. Or the end of the, quest line. A speaking stone. I examined it. Come on, game.
You will not break me, King of Worms.
I can and I shall. Where is the Amulet of Kings?
You cannot break the will of a son of Yakuda. I spit on you.
So, Sai-Sahan is alive and he has not been broken. An important piece of the puzzle to be sure, but where is he being kept?
do this because I command it. So this was one that we're gonna fight for a while.
Such is the fate of all foes of the Empire.
Such is the fate of all foes of the Empire. Barn. Just shut up. That's all I'm gonna say. Just shut up. Really can't wait for the new character to come out. I'm gonna be making a new character that's all gonna be a necromancer. Ooh, that is fire. I am weak against fire. This is my vampirism. But the necromancer, it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait for it. Clothing is almost level 50. Yeah, boy. I have still so much I need to research for clothing. It's not even funny. Like, it is my #1 researched item I have. Actually, no, because of the pure volume I have of everything I have to research is my #2. The #1 being jewelry crafting, because I have one of the last few rings actually researching right now. Die. So we got that artifact.
Chin El Adabar, the amulet of the kings of glory, an artifact of the divines, a badge of office for the ruling emperors of Cyrodiil, and the key to my ascendancy. Yet it eludes me. Exploiting its power to bring about the calamity of our age was intoxicating. It made me aware of the limitless possibilities available to one strong enough and fearless enough to use it to achieve his own ends. The amulet has the power to create or destroy, but it also has the power to undo the damage caused by the soul burst, to mend the tear in the barrier between Nirn and Oblivion. I must recover it before some fool fixes that which must remain broken.
He knows of our plan to use the amulet to set things right. We must rescue Sai Sahan before he can be broken.
One thing I probably could do, if I don't want to make a brand new character from scratch, I'd probably just spend the crowns to respec this character as a class, and just make this character a necromancer.
The Red Guard's iron will cannot be overcome with standard interrogation techniques. Physical tortures appear to be useless. I have therefore instructed the Daedra to move Sai Sahan into the halls of torment. The Duchess will be most pleased to have a new guest. His flesh is strong, but perhaps her tortures of the mind will break him. I have come too far to allow this upstart sword master to thwart my plans. I will find the amulet, one way or another.
This is the information we've been looking for.
Alright. Let's kill these things that are in front of me. I think that is going to be my task right there. Is for right now, I'm going to play as a warden. But more than anything, I am going to just change this character when the time comes to be a necromancer.
At last. Sai-Sahan has been... Oh, yes. It's Cold Harbor's most nefarious prison. The Daedra in the... It's an effective tactic. The Daedra mock our emotional attachments and the memories that form our sense of self. Daedra... Of course I can. I am Abnathan. But first, I have a...
Alright. Variant Aquilius. Aquiliors. How do you pronounce his name? I don't... I'm hitting the X button. Least you can do is give it to me. Oh. That's a simple transformation. No, not transformation, but that's a simple transition. All these are transitions. That's what I like about learning a little bit about game design. You kind of see them. You kind of become a Deus Machia, or Deus Machia. Yeah, you kind of get a little bit of the Deus Machia. You get to see behind the scenes. But guys, I'll be back. Give me a little bit. I need to go switch out laundry. Okay, one is back. Cool. Champion. Quite a few points to spend. I need the health recovery. Especially if I'm a vampire. Just because it's going to give me an advantage. I have no points. Oh. Oy. Alright, where is this guy at that I have to go turn in this? You're way back there. Alright. I know we said running back and forth, but I just ran that direction. Oh man, I'm missing all that resources. I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. In the end, it's going to be better for me.
Shutting down.
Go down this way. For the people's ethereal beasts of burden.
What's this Daedric ruin doing here? What's its purpose? Oh gods, is there blood coming? Oh, cool, this is a very rare Daedric beard pot. Massive Dremor would wear these suspended by chains around their necks to protect their lustrous beards. Isn't it fascinating?
Alright. Yes. Fascinating. Extremely. Alright, we need to go. Oh. Already completed that one. There used to be a time where I would stay in a zone until everything was done, and then I'd move on to the next zone. Not anymore. That time has long since vanished. As evident by Stone Falls. And I'll still do it with like some of my characters. There's one little character I have that I'll start playing here maybe in a couple months. That's pretty much completing everything in the zones before moving on. A moth priest. Moth priests are kind of cool. Like their whole entire I shouldn't say their backstories, but the lore behind a moth priest. A moth priest is the only one who can read the Elder Scrolls.
An unexpected visit. What brings you at last? Where can he be found? Well done. I will begin searching for a safe route to the halls of torment and I was going to say that a river flows and we are slaves to its current. But I am done with riddles and metaphors. I don't know what awaits. When Tarn returns, we will combine our resources.
Look at that, a skill point. That's all I've been wanting is my skill points. In the next one, we're going to rescue Sai Sohan. Then after Sai Sohan's rescued, I believe after that we go grab the Dragon Amulet, then after that I believe it's the final boss fight. Which I want to finish all that stuff today. But at the same time, I'm kind of getting bored doing all that stuff. And I might go off and do other stuff right now. Don't know. I haven't gotten that far. What are they wanting to sell? I don't know. Not really paying attention. I need to go back through and see all my listings that I have. It's been a while since someone's bought some lady smocks. Kind of find that strange, considering how everyone's been shittling it. I wish once you got past a certain level, things wouldn't attack you out in the wild, unless if you initiated the attack first. So they know, like, oh hey, you're too much of a threat. I don't know. I mean, that seems like something that'd be cool for them to do, but I can also see that just being a abuse system. It's always a fine line between developer and someone who plays the games and all that. Those are just my own, like, thoughts, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not just my own thoughts. I'm pretty sure I'm echoing the same thoughts that every single game developer and designer has had ever since the incorporation of game designing and game. And pretty much ever since the 80s.
Vessels, meet me at the harborage. We are ready to rescue Sai Sahan.
Alright, I'll be over there shortly. I need to go do stuff first, and I'll be over there. And essentially by do stuff, I mean get rid of everything. Sometimes I wish I could just play games for a living. At the same time, man, that's such a boring life. Like, when I was really young, I used to think that was the pinnacle of life.
Welcome to the Hlalu Treasury.
Was, that. Was playing games for a living. I thought that was what everyone should have done. I can sell that for a lot more. So I know I could sell for a lot more. None of my stuff that I do have is selling. Yeah, I have multiple items in the store. How many days have they been in the store? Those two have been in for a day, almost 2. So they'll sell here soon. I want to see if there's... See, that's the problem though, since I owe someone money... I'm sorry, I had to stop right there. 10.05k for 25 mountain flowers. I'm selling 20 mountain flowers for 6. You just throwing that out there. I might go to another zone here soon and Blaga. Yo. Peeps, what you got for sales? 10k, that's not too bad. I bought mine for 10.5. When I go to sell mine, I think I'm going to sell it for 12. Make a nice little profit. It looks like 19.5 is like the cheapest people are willing to sell it on here for. Hmm. It'll sell. It always sells.
I'd love to get that sword at Ridra Savani's store.
What's stopping you?
Can't afford it.
Because with where our guild trader's located at.
I need a break.
We'll get there. It'll get sold. It's located in one of the highest wanted places there is. Forest. Yeah. See, that's why I want to go through and I want to kind of do everything in the zones. But going back to the zone talk, I think it's a little strange because when I first started playing this game, I thought this zone right here was the capital with how big the zone is. But then I find out Deshawn's actually the capital because I didn't go to...
Care to me?
Oh, I'm depositing stuff then. Do I know that one? I don't think so. I got some things I can... Man, I need to... Can I destroy it? Because I'm tired of having that. It's just taking up room. Like all those potions. I need to start using potions. I have way too many. I guess that's one of the benefits of occasionally purchasing. I cannot speak today. I guess that's one of the benefits of occasionally going and buying crowns and then using them. What's it called? And then using them. It's just taking up room. I've already done the quest as far as I know.
They're fighting.
But yeah, I need to sell some of this stuff. Keep. Sell. Sell. Sell the poisons. Sell the staminas. Break all those down. Break that down. Break that down. Got all those to use. We'll keep those poisons right there. Ouch. I have too many try potions. I could probably sell those. They're not bound to me, are they? Oh, those ones are, but that's not. I think someone just won, yeah. That's interesting that I can sell those. I think I might just go through and sell them then. Oh, they're bound. Character bound. God damn it, they are bound.
Heal, boy! His eyes always look ahead, clearing all their doubt.
I really want a house in Murkmire. Just because I want to have a house. I should have bought at the time. I knew I should have done it, but I should have bought the Argonian like housing items. Or super cheap. Play drop just alright. Signet of the War. Whoa, it's 100 years old? 100 years being broken down. Same for that. 18 days, and after that I have 1 left to research the Triune. And then I have to research all the necklaces.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Alright, let's go do this quest, I guess. I can see why they want the Warhorn. It gives buffs to my teammates. And it's not a bad one neither. Thought I saw Lady Smock over there. No, it's just the ground. Yeah, I don't know. Like, healers, I understand they're important and everything, but I don't know what it is, but in this game, I'm really not the greatest at building characters, which is kind of strange. And again, it doesn't surprise me too much. I mean, with games like this and Magic the Gathering, I could build my own characters. They would do somewhat decently, but they were never top tier. They were never able to do awesome, epic, amazing things. At least in my hands, but then I give it to someone else who's been playing, you know, for hundreds of thousands of hours. And they could do things that, with my own stuff, I give them that I didn't even know I could do. And it's just like, what? Then they explain it, it's like, yeah, you can do this, this, and this. You didn't know? And it's like, no. How am I supposed to know? Oh, shoot, I still got a skill point. The Undaunted commands. I would definitely want Undaunted Metal. That's the medicinal use. Get one into woodworking. We are
The time has come for another foray into Oblivion vestige. Indeed, Abnathan and I have been meditating, scrying, and poring over Menamarco's notes. And our friend has suffered unimaginable and unending torment for nearly 2 years. Far longer than any mortal man should endure. We have been able to determine the precise area of the halls where Sai is being held. Lyris and Abner have both agreed to accompany you, but I fear their mutual enmity will complicate your task.
You look perplexed. What inscrutable riddles is Varen spouting now? Did he? What surprisingly good advice. Titanborn and I are more likely to kill each other than we are to help. The choice is yours. But I recommend choosing...
What's wrong? What did Varen... Then your choice is clear. I've known Sai Sahan longer than anyone. I should be the one to go. It's your decision. Just know that I'd give my life for you or for Sai.
I'm already mage.
Thank you.
Go with Lyris. Save Sai Sahan from the halls of torment.
A mage leading a mage into battle is like the blind leading the blind. Oh my goodness, man. We're getting so close to the end.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Oh, I didn't realize there's enemies over here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Where is the Amulet of Kings? Tell me or I'll gut you like a fish with your own sword. You see how simple it is to be a sword singer, son?
Jesus Christ, get out of here, you fucking hack.
Slice them to ribbons!
Oh, where have you been, Lyris? The whole entire time I've been fighting. Jesus Christ.
Witness the deadly power of my dark swords.
What are you doing, Lyris? Don't you see I am not set up for this at all? Like, I'm almost about to respec my character just so I can finish the main story. Oh, you put up 2 silences? Get out of here, you hacker! You're only supposed to put up 1.
How touching. Your friends are here to save you. Pity they arrived too late. It's time for your next round of torture. You'll enjoy this one.
Sai was right there. Tharn was always mocking Sai, making jokes at his expense. Sai never responded, but I know it hurt him deeply. The Daedra must have said the Sword Singers are legendary. They were a group of Red Guard sword masters, wiped out in the First Era by the Yokudan Emperor Hira. And it took on Tharn's appearance because he was a familiar rival that Sai secretly despised. Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed.
Oh my goodness, man. I seriously am about to just respec my character here and now. Get my DPS back. Able to do this. This is infuriating doing this as anything but a DPS.
We appear to have some unwanted visitors in the halls of torment. Let's make them feel welcome, shall we?
Look at that. That right here. No damage whatsoever. It's like nothing. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Get out!
All he needs to do is reveal the location of the amulet of Tempest, and you can all be on your merry way.
No, you're not doing that. I forbid you. I might as well just pop a scroll real quick. Audibles. Necrotic Orb increases rank 2. I don't want to fight you.
Enjoy your visit. You'll never leave the halls of torment
Just
alive.
tell me where the amulet is, and we can be together forever, Sai.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Where is the amulet? Tell me, this will all be over, and we can finally be together. Intruders! They're after the amulet. Don't worry, my love. My sisters will deal with these pests. She seems to be drawing power from those stones. Destroy them, quickly!
Get out of here. Now I should get it. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting pretty quiet. I think after we do this mission, I'm going to take a small little break from the stream.
I don't understand. Circle around!
I mean, my character is not set up to do any sort of DPSing. This is just a hodgepodge of skills I had.
Now they're gone. It can't be real. It's not like this between Sai and me.
No, but that's what Sai wanted, Lyris. Even I can tell, and I have not even done the story or heard anything he has yet to say. Get out of here. Get that necrotic orb right there. Yeah, gaining CP though.
I'll deal with them. You'll be safe.
So somehow like a quarter of my health was taken away. Block! Block, girl! Too many crickets, man. Some of these people.
once again. Come, my friend. Time for your next session.
Vestige, hold a moment. When I get my hands on Menomarco, I'm gonna slice that traitor stem to sternum and wash my hands in his body cavity! How should I know? Sai and I are friends. Good friends, nothing more. What? No! Our friendship is based on honor and loyalty, not foolish games of love. I'll show her anguish when I bury my axe in her skull. Let's keep moving. And listen.
I already told you what it means, Lyris. Why must you deny your feelings for Sai Saha? What is he looking to buy?
We don't get many visitors in the halls of torment, but there's always room for a few more permanent residents. Such tenacity, such ambition, such bravery. Such a pity we're going to skin you alive and feast on your ears.
I was gonna say, that's the one thing, at least when I did have my my DPS build. It may have not been the best build. It may have only done, you know, very minimal amount of damage. And it would make it wouldn't make it through no trial or anything. But at least I could do damage to things like these.
Whether it's a day or 1,000 years, Sai Sahan will be through.
Who cast that? I wonder if it's the zone itself that's casting stuff like that.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
This can all be over if you just tell me. You can finally rest. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Sai?
Have I been here 2 years? Or 2,000 years? I can no longer tell. But I will never break. Never.
You protect me. I should have never trusted you.
Who dares to defy the Duchess of Anguish? I will tear out your heart and make you feast upon it. What death do you prefer, mortal? Slow and painful or quick and painful? I think I'll kill you quickly, then resurrect you and kill you slowly. An eternity of agony. It will be glorious.
The Emperor? He lives? They tortured me for many months. Years, perhaps. My strength is returning.
You have done it, Vestige. Bring him through the portal quickly. Sahan lives. You've outdone. The minds of some men can endure hardships far greater than anything that Daedra. We must recover the Amulet of Kings, but only when Sahan has had time to recover. Sai locked the amulet away in the ruins of San Kotor and entrusted the key to one of his close associates. But he can tell you himself. Speak with him.
I owe you my life. My lord calls you Vestige. Strange. Stranger still. My people say that bravery and honor are the hallmarks of a great soul. I cannot say. Physically, I am unharmed. I hid the amulet in a sacred catacomb protected by magical wards. The means of lifting these wards are in the keeping of my old mentor. I will try to rest, but I am a warrior. We cannot sit still for very long. I should certainly bathe before we meet with Kasura. The path ahead of us is a dark one.
We did it. Sai's going to be all right. I have a favor to ask. Let's not...
Sahan seems to be relatively unharmed. Can we wrap this up? I have an appointment with a certain young lady, and I need to stop by the money changers first. Women of that stripe seldom do anything on credit.
Alright, guys, I think I'm going to call the stream right there. We've been going on for close to 2 hours and 30 minutes. I thought I could do an all-day stream, but I'm just becoming way too quiet to stream. So I'll catch you all on the next time. This has been Shatterframe Gaming. Thank you all for stopping around. More than likely, next time you see me, the main storyline might be done. Don't know, but we'll find out. Well, I'll find out, and I'll let you guys know. This has been Shatterframe Gaming, and I'm signing off. Bye-bye.